work that we do as academics isn't simply in a vacuum. We work in a social context, we work in a political context, and we interact with that as well. And a lot of what we do has a tremendous impact in a broader context.
All academics are driven by a passion for their topic, and deep within that passion is a sense that research matters, not just for the individual researcher and not just for the network of researchers in that field, but for the world at large. And that's why we do it. When we train graduate students here, we're training them in things like knowledge transfer and public engagement, how to share your research with people outside the university, and the range of benefits that flow from deep, knowledgeable intellectual inquiry. Those benefits could be economic, could be social, could be cultural, could be a mix of all three. The university is in the world. It's not an ivory tower, and QUEDOS is a way in which we can translate that passion into engagement with people outside the world, and it's a fantastic opportunity.
HEFCE recognises that universities are an important hub for knowledge, that they play a very, very significant role in creating an innovative marketplace, in producing individuals that can compete not only in the UK market, but also in the world, that we are producing some of the best graduates in the world. And this is what HEFCE recognises.
It's a great opportunity for us in the sector to really pull together a range, a diversity of activities that are all outward facing, that all have a sort of social aspect, that deal with the wider community, and therefore, we can do this, we can deliver this. So I think it's a fantastic opportunity.
So QUEDOS is, of course, what it is because of the diversity and the breadth of academic research and excellence at Queen Mary. QUEDOS is an academic-led centre for the sector in humanities and social sciences. And that means that it's really driven by the academic practices, by the work of the departments and schools themselves.
And the exciting thing is that a lot of it is what we are already doing, so we can build on that, and I think it strengthens us as a group of departments, as a sector. Essentially, universities do two things, or should do two things. They create knowledge and they disseminate knowledge. And we have a number of mechanisms by which we can do that, the dissemination that is. We do, of course, conventional teaching, but then we need to do other things. We need to disseminate our knowledge, disseminate our know-how, our skills to a much broader constituency than is covered by the conventional constituency of students. And QUEDOS is designed to do exactly that.
QUEDOS really highlights what we do and brings it together as a focal point for the outside world, for the world beyond the formal classroom, for the professions, for industry, for other researchers.
One of the great advantages, I think, of participants in QUEDOS programs at Queen Mary is that they're enabled to interact with individuals who are very much at the forefront of their fields. So Queen Mary academics are characterised as individuals who are not only content to keep up to date with the state of the art of their own fields, but are indeed creating that state of the art. And that provides a stimulation to participants in QUEDOS programs arising from that interaction with individuals, academics, who are very much at the top of their game, in fact leading their game.
That's what we're trying to capture in QUEDOS, this sense that the whole range of resources and talents and expertise that you can find in Queen Mary are channeled and put at your service. And I think the graduate school represents that sense that interdisciplinarity is the key to the most imaginative and resourceful work.